All right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Friday, the 10th of October, and a lot of great events this month, and 2 in a row at Cafe Maxx for you, our wine drinking people. Next week, that's right, every other week we do a tasting there on Wednesday night for 35 bucks in the back room. It is sold out almost every single week or other week this year. And then we got a very special event for you, and this is a winemaker dinner here. This is the winemaker for the most famous producer of rosé wines. Yes, that's right, folks. We do drink rosé here at the Wine Watch, and the most famous by far is Domaine Ott. This is sold almost exclusively to the mega yachts, and you know, Fort Lauderdale is a hub for the mega yachting industry, and if you own one of these 100, 200-foot yachts, you've got Domaine Ott on it. And Marcel Ott traveled through France's wine countries. In 1896, he decided to settle on Provence. Well, hey, man, if you've ever been in the south of France, hey, this is another hub for the yachting world. Why Domaine Ott has become so famous with the yachters, and beautiful part of France. And they make some very good wines down there, probably because the vineyard land was a little cheaper. They actually own 3 different estates in 2 different appellations in the south of France. One is Bandol, the other is Cotes De Provence. So Cotes De Provence, the most famous area in France for rosés. They make a lighter style rosé. You've got Grenache and Carignan in there. And then on one of their estates, they've also got some Cabernet Sauvignon and Syrah in there. The Chateau Ramesson is just Cinsault and Grenache with a little bit of Mourvedre in there. And then, hey, we're going to be unveiling the very first chance to taste the red from their Bandol property. Here at this event, we've got the winemaker, like I say, Christophe Renard in town. He was in to see me a little earlier this year, and I got to try the 2 different rosés that they make. Well, we got to try all the wines other than the red. They actually make 3 different rosés. They make the Dominaires, which is their entry-level Cotes de Provence rosé, all stainless steel with Grenache and Cinsault, pretty much exclusively in the blend there. And then they do one from Chateau de Celle, which is a Cotes de Provence, and then they Chateau Ramesson, which is Bandol. And these wines, fairly different. It's really interesting to be able to taste them side by side. You get to notice the difference in the minerality in the 2 different regions, the Cotes de Provence and the Bandol. The Bandol's always a little bigger rosé there, and well, that Mourvedre is one of these wild grapes that creates wines with incredible structure and backbone. And we're going to try, like I said, the first vintage of their Rouge Bandol, which should be exciting here, along with the roasted elk ribeye, which Oliver has created a fantastic menu for this evening. Check it out. Everything we're going to be having at Cafe Maxx on Thursday, the 16th of October. Domaine Ott with their winemaker, Christophe Renard. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.